Hello everyone, this is Priyabrat and welcome to our YouTube channel Helpful Techniques. So guys, in this video we'll be discussing about the roadmap for a successful data analyst. So guys, if you are new to this field, that means data science field or data analytics field, and you don't have any prior experience and you are from non-CSIS background and you don't have much coding experience or you are a beginner, then you are not supposed to worry about, because I am here to help you or guide you how to get started with this course, or I mean to say what exactly skills or the expertise you need to have in order to get a job or you need to become successful in this specific field, right? And before discussing further, if you are new to our YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel for more off-campus updates and about various technology related videos like this. And if I want to explain about myself Priyabrat, and I have 5 years of experience in this specific field, that means AI analytics field. And if you are interested or if you want to enroll yourself in our data science related courses, then the email address is there in the description. You can drop us an email and someone from the team will approach you, and you can enroll yourself into the course after the description, about the discussion about the various courses that we provide, right? So now let's get started. So in order to become a successful data analytics, there are various skills you need to have. So first of all, in any data science related role or job, so your most important thing is to here, or roles or the responsibilities will be to fetch the data. So data will be you'll be fetching from various sources, for example web and various resources, right? You'll be fetching the data and you'll be storing, right? And after storing, as you know, the data will not be clean. That for example, I am a Facebook analytics, right? And I receive the data related various Facebook kind of data, I mean log, Facebook log, etc. So data will not be in a structured manner, right? So my job is to clean the data or the pre-process the data, etc. So sometimes what happens, if you're data analyst or you are in the data analytics profile or position, so sometimes you may need to clean the data. So to clean the data you may need some programming languages, like, right? So kind of or the scripting language you can say, because Python is a scripting language, right? So like Python or R, or the I mean to say Ruby, etc., right? So these kind of skills you need to have. This is not mandatory, because I am saying in most of the roles I have seen, that as a data analyst you not only need to do the visualization or the data analytics, you also need to clean the data or the pre-process the data in order to use it further, right? So in most of the role you need to know basics of Python. So if I tell you the basics of Python, what does it mean? It is the basics of pandas data frame, because whenever you receive the data you need to pre-process it in the form of data frame, right? Pandas library, numpy library, etc. So basics of pandas, numpy, and in the YouTube you can or YouTube or any other courses are available. You can follow the courses or the blogs, etc., and you'll be able to know in Python what exactly you need to learn or know in order to become a data analyst, or to become a data scientist, you can say, right? So first skill you need to have is the Python, right? So apart from Python, as you know, Excel, like when earlier when Power BI or Tableau was not there, the Excel was there, right? So in the Excel you can do some processing or pivot table, etc., is there, right? So you need to have the basic idea about Excel. So why I'm saying that whenever you are receiving any flat file or CSV file or XLX file, you need to do the analysis, because in like Excel there are so many features or the functions available that helps us to do the analysis, right? So in your job role you must need to have the fundamental idea about the Excel, I mean to say expert level of idea, because in the interview they'll be asking you about various functions available in Excel. For example, as I told you, like pivot tables, and like how to use the VLOOKUP, and how to refer to some other sheet if you are in the current sheet, that means slicer, etc., how to use it, right? So the second skill you need to have is Excel. I know most of the people know the basics of Excel, but apart from basics you need to have some idea about the advanced stuffs, and it is going to help you in the interview. And thirdly, as you all know, in data analytics or data DBA role or any data related field, you need to have the basic idea about SQL, that means structured query language. So it is always there, And in the interview, trust me, if you are facing 10 questions, out of 10 questions, 8 questions will be, or 7 to 8 questions will be from SQL. That means SQL is the fundamental and is the basic. So you must need to have the strong knowledge in SQL. I will not be saying you need the strong knowledge in Python, but strong knowledge in SQL is mandatory, because in SQL they will be asking you many more things, like how to use the like the various functions we have in SQL, right? For example, the row num etc, the functions, right? And how to use the partition and how to use the reference etc. So many things are there, and you need to know the advanced SQL, right? So, and if you're a beginner, there are so many resources available in various platforms. I don't want to call out any specific platform, because I am not promoting to any platform like Udemy or the Coursera or YouTube etc. So it's up to you. You can get started with any courses or the free resources available in the YouTube etc, and then you can get started, and then you can do some hands-ons etc available in the various blogs are there. And also you can reach out to us. We are there to help you. It's a separate thing, but yeah, SQL is mandatory, because like Python it is preferred, but SQL is mandatory. So this is the third skill you need to have. And last or not the least is the Tableau or the Power BI or the ClickSense. So there are so many analytics tools we have in order to build the reports or the dashboards and the KPIs etc. So if you're a data analyst, then what should you'll be doing? At last you'll be representing something, so the business will not be able to understand the technical terms. For example, if I say the probability is less or negative or something like that, they will not be able to understand, because they are the business people and they expect some charts, right, from us. So as per our analysis, we need to provide them or the share our findings in a such a way that the business people will be able to understand, because they don't have any technical knowledge or the expertise. So because they are the key stakeholders, for example the business owner. So I am the owner of the Facebook content handler, right? I don't understand how many clicks are happening every day, but I am interested how this post is going to work when I post this video in the YouTube, in the Facebook, right? So your work is to, you can tell me that in this specific area or this specific people are much more active in the Facebook or the social media, so we can target these people. So in a, you need to represent me in such a way that I'll be able to understand. So for this to make this happen, you need to have some reporting knowledge. So in order to have that reporting knowledge, either you can go for the Power BI or you can go for the Tableau etc. And if you ask me about my personal opinion, then Power BI is much more easier and simpler and better than Tableau. So you can go for Power BI, and it's really easy. You can get started with, again I will tell you, you can get started with many free resources. And if you are new, and you can get data from all, many online resources are there to get the real-time data, right? From the internet you can get the real-time data, and you can do further analysis and build the reports. So now people will be thinking in Python we have reporting options, right? So the C1 is there, and plotly and pyplot etc is there, right, in Python. So let me tell you one thing, in Python you need to code a lot, right? But as compared to Python in Power BI or Tableau, it's much more easier. You just need to drag and drop the everything, and you can select which type of plot like you want. For example, by bar chart or pie plot I need, right? So like this you can you can select the which type of chart you need, and you can simply select the columns. You'll be able to get the chart, right, or the graph or the report, right? So in Python you need to code, a few lines of code is needed. So that's why people prefer Power BI or Tableau or any other reporting tool for reporting purpose. But for data cleaning or the data pre-processing or data manipulation etc, not manipulation, like data gathering, collection etc, whenever you are trying to play with the data or cleaning etc, is done by the Python. So these are the four key skills you need to have. So if someone asks me what else I can read or what else skill I can have in order to get some more preference, so if you ask me, then I'll suggest you go for any other skills like AWS or Azure, because in AWS you can store the files or etc. So whenever you are using Azure is much more helpful in data science field. So you should know AWS, but it is not mandatory. So that's why I'll suggest the four key skills are there. So once you have learned all these skills and you have done some capstone projects, then you can go for any interviews, and then you can get started with your career. And now you might be having another query that I am a fresher, so is there really a good opportunity in this specific field if I don't have any prior experience? Then you are right. I mean, it's a very good question. So in the next video we'll be discussing if you're a fresher and how exactly the transition is going to happen from non data science field to data science field. So if it is going to help you, or is there any advantage, or what is the disadvantage, everything will be discussing in the next video, because this is not the relevant video, or this is not the right place to discuss. So in the next video we'll be discussing what you should do, and if you are choosing to do the transition in this specific field, then what exactly you should do, everything will be discussing. So I hope you like this video. So if you have any query regarding this field or anything related to any other field, etc., then you can reach out to us, and at last I'll be telling you. And if you are willing to enroll yourself in this specific course or in the data science field that we are providing, then the link is there in the description video. You can follow the link and you can reach out to us, and you can discuss further to enroll yourself into the course. So thank you guys watching for this video. I think this video was helpful. See you in the next video, guys. Bye bye.